Boys don't cry. Lots of times we as men is told crying isn't manly. It is a stereotype taught to us as men from the time we are small. Not through words necessarily, but many times by the way we are allowed to express our emotions and how emotional interactions are modeled for us. Crying is a natural reaction to grief. The prophet cried when his son Abraham died. Someone said, "You cry and you are God's messenger." He replied, "The eyes shed tears, the heart grieves, yet we only say what pleasures our God, what pleases our God." Crying is a praiseworthy, its natural reaction to awe and inspiration. Those given knowledge before, when it is recited to them, fall prostrate, saying, "Glory to our Lord, His promise indeed comes to pass." They fall prostrate, crying, and it increases their devotion. Crying is a natural reaction to God's remembrance. The prophet said, "There are 7 shaded by God's shade, on the day there is no shade but his." He mentioned from them a man who mentions God while all alone and his eyes burst with tears. Think about this last one. Think about being so full of emotional charge that the mere mention of God brings you to tears. A person who gets to this level has to be not only contemplative but also acutely in touch with his emotions. Ibn Masud was asked by the Prophet to recite the Quran. He said, "I am supposed to recite to you, and it was revealed to you." He said, "I like to listen to others." So when he recited, "So how will it be when we bring from every nation a witness, and we bring you as a witness against them?" He said, the Prophet then said, "That's enough," and I looked up and he was weeping. Narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. Here the Prophet was man enough to not only listen to others recite, but to cry when he himself was overcome by emotion.